Finally, it's MOT time for this ZT190. When the ZT190 has its MOT, which won't really be today I don't think, because there's bound to be a couple of things wrong with it, I'll get to have a test drive in the thing. I'm quite looking forward to that because I used to have a 190 and I liked it. I just didn't like the fuel consumption. That's solid, that's solid, that's solid, that's solid, that's solid, that's solid. Going to do some, not work, but some things on two cars. I've forgotten the key. This one, Alfie, and a little bit on Nigel. And I'm going to have that stereo out of here to see whether that'll fit in the hole properly. Before that though, this here, microphone that I bought off eBay for a small price. I couldn't get it to work. It didn't want to do anything. And then yesterday I tried it again and it did work. But then this morning I tried it again and it didn't. So I'm going to give it one last go before, because I can't really be recording and then not realising it's not recording or making a connection. So it seems that I've been switching it off rather than leaving it on. It looks like it's off, but it's actually on. The green light means it's off. That doesn't make any sense though, does it? Time to try something completely different. And that is to just keep the phone on the tripod and have a go recording something over there and see if it works. Right, so what we're going to do then is use some red polish to try and make these scratches look a bit like a really silly feature. Just got a feeling it'll look better than it does currently. Down here we've got some panel wipe and some polishing and some more of that special waxy stuff. Panel wipe for the infected areas. Panel wipe. So I'm just talking to myself. Get used to it. This is really weird because whilst I'm over there, I'm constantly worrying about the microphone not working and then making content that's not really worthwhile watching anyway, so I don't waste my time. Time for a little Instagram teaser as to what's happening now. I'm just going to post a picture of that and then have people thinking, what's going on here? What could he be doing? There will be. I'll get interrupted with this, but I don't care. Whilst I'm waiting for that wax to dry, I may as well see what the range of this microphone is. Can I go this far? You can't see what I'm saying because you can't lip read, so I could be saying anything, but you can hear me, and that's the important thing. Or can you hear me? Maybe you don't want to hear me. Maybe you've never considered watching a Nigel video would ever be about me walking away just to see whether you can still hear me. Can I get as far as Alfie? Alfie's next to go up there for a little job. Well, I'm pretty amazed by that actually. I thought I was only going to get maybe a few feet away and then suddenly there'd be no sound. So there we go, I am definitely making more consistent videos from now on. I'm happy about that. Will I be happy about this though? Well, do you know what? I think it looks just a little bit better. Strange that. And it does have a depth to it there that isn't there. So really I need to do the whole panel right the way to there. I look like I've been in a fight with the headmaster. Oh dear, I'm going to make a mess spilling chemicals on the yard. Look at that. Look at that bubbling away there. Eating through the red carpet. Now, can we see this? The gold's got a bit of extra depth to it now. Whether the camera really picks it up or not, I'm not sure. But the white lines are now red lines, which don't show quite as badly as well, that one. Well, you actually can really see that one. Still, I prefer it. Yeah. And now it's time for some of the special Natty's waxy coconut paste. Smells nice, doesn't it? It is time for the obligatory cup of tea. It does look a little bit like I'm just looking for any excuse just to record, just to keep trying it out, when I know it works now. Obviously I will be exceedingly disappointed if I find out that it doesn't work, but then I haven't made anything good with it, so it's not like I've come up with some fantastic observation. Time for the buff off. Excellent products for crummy cars. I'd imagine, I don't know why, but that might alter the ability for the thing to make a connection. It still has some. The other day I claybarred the roof and the bonnet and the boot of this car, and the sun's come out again for me, which is lovely, but I'd quite like to do some more. I'd like this car to be show worthy. Well, I mean, everything's show worthy, isn't it? Alfie, the car that's second in command at Nigel land. I reckon that's a fair thing to say. So it wants some lovely treatment. It shouldn't feel too rough, this paint, anyway, because it's had quite a... Oh, in fact, something of it, what did I do? I did a machine polish on it. It was at this point where the battery had clearly gone flat on the microphone, although I didn't know anything about this, and so the rest of the video has no sound at all, which is why I'm going to speed it up to times 20. Well, hello again, and in fact hello still, and I'm back around the other end of the yard at the car known as Project Amy. Sound back off again. It's a real pity about that. The microphone's properly on charge now. But I even made up a poem about Nigel on my way home. It was quite good. And then I challenged other people to make a better one, which they probably could do. Make sure it's right for tomorrow.